An integral part of creating an asthma-free school zone is doing a school walk-around. A walk-around involves assembling a small team of 2 to 3 people. These might be the custodian, the principal, the assistant principal, the parent coordinator, or the school nurse. The team will be looking at the school in terms of clean air and asthma trigger reduction. Because students spend so much of their time at school, reducing triggers in the school can have a substantial impact on their health. Let's do a walk around to see where you might find asthma triggers in your school. In the kit, you will find a walk around checklist. Take a copy of this with you to use as your guide. Let's go inside. We'll start in the classroom. You'll notice that this classroom has a rug. When you take a closer look, you can see that it is holding a lot of particles. It's best not to have rugs inside the classroom. They hold dust, food remnants, mice droppings, and cockroach dust. If your classrooms do have rugs, they should be vacuumed daily or as frequently as possible. A HEPA vacuum is best because it does not release any particles into the air like other vacuums do. Stuffed animals and toys like these, made of cloth, can accumulate dust and other triggers. It's best to remove them from the classroom or wash them frequently in hot water. Here you'll see an overflowing trash can. It is best to empty trash every day or as needed. In this case, the trash should have been moved away from the vent so as not to block airflow. Here you'll also see that the vents are obstructed with books, papers, and other clutter. Clutter can also hold dust and hide pests, such as in this closet. Minimize clutter to reduce triggers and improve airflow. This is particularly important because common materials used in the classroom can affect air quality. Chalk dust, dry erase markers, and art supplies, such as paint or markers, can aggravate asthma symptoms. Keep blackboard trays free of chalk dust and purchase low-scent or scentless markers and paints. Another thing that can affect air quality is cleaning products. All cleaning products should be environmentally friendly green cleaning products. Have the custodian provide all staff with an all-purpose green cleaner such as the bottle on the right. Here we have a leaky faucet. Pests will seek out water and they leave behind potent allergens that are harmful for children with asthma. Be sure there's no water source for pests in the classroom. Another thing pests will seek out is food. It's best not to eat in the classroom because food is often left behind. If there is eating in the classroom, clean up eating areas immediately. Any food stored in the classroom should be kept in sealed bins like this one. Another thing to look out for in the classroom is mold. Mold and mildew are allergens that produce tiny spores that students will breathe in. Cloth materials like students' coats, bags, and clothes can grow mildew if left wet. Hang these items in the open air or have students take them home to wash them regularly. So remember, in the classroom, be aware of dust, restricted airflow, chemical scents, pests, and mold. By taking simple steps, it is possible to create safe classrooms for children with asthma. Let's go to the cafeteria. Frequently used common areas should be well ventilated. Open windows periodically, as seen here. Cafeterias have many hard-to-reach places where dust can accumulate and pests seeking food remnants can hide. We can see a thick dust layer and mouse droppings behind this refrigerator. Because of the large volume of food, be particularly careful in the cafeteria to remove all food remnants by the end of the day. So remember, in the cafeteria, be aware of airflow, dust, and pests. Now let's go to the gym. This is a place where children are exercising, so the air should be circulating well. As we've mentioned before, opening windows can greatly increase airflow. Properly working air intake vents ensure ventilation in the school. You can check that air intake vents are working properly by placing a tissue against the vent. If the system is not operating well, the tissue will fall. If the system is operating properly, the tissue will stick to the vent. You can use this test at any intake vent in the school. Hard-to-reach places in the gym, such as high window ledges, can accumulate dust. Check these areas periodically. So, remember, in the gym, be aware of airflow and dust. Now, let's check out the bathroom. Dripping faucets and leaky pipes in the bathroom invite mold and pests. Reduce excess moisture from these sources. Bathrooms are known for having poor airflow. Increasing airflow into the bathroom can also reduce moisture. Keep windows open as often as possible, and prop open bathroom doors after school hours. So remember, in the bathroom, be aware of mold, pests, and airflow. Now that we're done inside, let's go back outside. It is important to keep the outdoor air in a school zone clean, because that air will end up inside the school. Children will also be exposed to that air while on the sidewalk or on the playground. Idling vehicles, especially at pickup and drop-off times, release dangerous particles and fumes into the air. Be sure that your school enforces a no idling policy for school buses, trucks, and passenger vehicles. Inform all school staff and parents of the policy and hang a no idling sign outside of your school. Cigarette smoke is as dangerous for students as vehicle exhaust. Look for cigarette butts on the sidewalk around your school and post no smoking signs where necessary. Garbage left overnight outside of the school will attract pests. Keep garbage in sealed containers until the day of the trash pickup. So remember, outside the school, be aware of idling vehicles, cigarette smoke, pests, and construction in the school zone. Now you know where to look for asthma triggers. Assemble a team to conduct a walk-around at your school. After you complete your walk-around, use the school walk-around solution guide provided in the kit to help you address the asthma triggers you may find. The steps you take can improve the health and well-being of your students. Thank you for your commitment to a healthy school zone.